on the way. Handcuffed to a bench while his daughter died. An JOPLIN man is now fighting 3 criminal charges for the events that took place the night his 16-year-old killed herself. KSPR's Joanna Small first introduced you to the Russell family last night. Tonight she joins us live to explain why their tragic story doesn't end with a suicide. Joanna?
Joe, on March 17th, Brooke Russell shot herself. When her family found her, her father thought she might still have a fighting chance. But Brooke died, and now he's the one fighting.
What happens now?
That's a question I've asked myself a lot.
Now that your daughter is gone, now that your family of 4 is a family of 3.
I do things just to pass the time until I don't feel bad anymore.
Kevin Russell says those things shouldn't include lawyers and courtrooms. Those things only make him feel worse.
If you Google our names, you'll see our arrest record, and I want that to go away.
Kevin and his son Brant are charged with 3 misdemeanors each for assault, disturbing the peace, and obstruction. Last March, the family found Brooke in this park, unconscious from a single gunshot wound to the head. They loaded her in their car and met an ambulance near the police department.
To me, time was everything. And I was going, let's go, guys, let's go. Get her to the hospital. Hurry up, hurry up.
Kevin says the situation escalated when he says the EMT turned away from Brooke to him to ask him what had happened. He says had the EMT been turned toward Brooke, he would have seen her fall off the gurney.
I started screaming. I said, oh my God, do your effing job. Get her to the hospital. And the EMT, he put his finger in my face. He goes, you need to calm down, sir. And I was just like, what's going on? I'm like, I was screaming, please get her to the hospital. And right about that time, a police officer ran up on the sidewalk right in front of the Ozark Center, and I just saw Brant go down.
19-year-old Brant had taken a shot of pepper spray to the face.
I was on the pavement because I couldn't breathe, and so another officer put his knee in my back and was telling me to get up, and I couldn't say anything, and he told me if I didn't get up now, he was going to tase me.
Kevin was sprayed too, and both men were taken to the jail. They were handcuffed to this bench. 3.5 hours later, when they were finally released, Kevin learned Brooke had died.
And I just kept thinking, it's everything, they're going to save her, Everything always works out. She's going to be okay.
It's been 6 months, and Kevin says life without Brooke is agony. So is life as a criminal.
I didn't assault anybody. I didn't threaten anybody. I didn't do any obstruction to justice.
That's why Kevin says he's gone public. JOPLIN Police Chief Lane Roberts says he'd like to go public too, but he can't. Not until the case works its way through the courts.
The conduct that's alleged is directly contradictory to our values, our mission statement, our code of ethics. Those are not the things that we engage in.
He says the incident was immediately reviewed and the officer involved has not been reprimanded or corrected in any way.
I would just ask that people recognize that until it's adjudicated, the other side of the issue will not be revealed.
So what happens now? No matter what, Brooke is gone, and Kevin will never stop thinking about her.
No, never.
He wouldn't want to.
I miss everything about her.
But he'd give anything to stop thinking about where he was when she died.
I hate the fact that there's actually something in a formal writing that says things that we did that we didn't do on the worst night of our life.
Prosecutors have offered Kevin a deal, plead guilty to assault and take anger management classes. But he says that would be admitting he did something wrong, and he insists all he did that night was scream. Joe?
Thanks, Joanna. Interesting story. There is no probable cause statement because these are municipal charges. There is an incident report, but it's not public record yet.